about if one of us died.
Hello.
Oh. God, no!
And now the show begins.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6.
Oh my God.
What's up?
Our DM has ears.
Many
They
things.
have evolved.
I've always had ears. Anyway, many things have changed. I can now do this,
Wow.
so that's important.
Look at that.
Yeah,
He's a Pixar character.
I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my model got vastly upgraded. You guys, we have a new D&D system behind the scenes, so these guys can now equip the most important of things: hats and mustaches.
Specifically, this giant hat.
Yes.
The weight of the world is on you.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I love it.
Yep, we have hats. We can change the size of our hat.
There we go.
Yeep. This is how I imagine Thrask wears any hat. It just slips right over his dome.
Oh god.
It's true, you don't have the ears to stop it, so it's just like...
Exactly.
I feel like this ages me. Does this age me?
A little bit.
Am I more of a
You-
beard person?
You look like you're supposed to be the top part of 3 kids in a trench coat.
It's perfect.
Yes.
It's even funnier on top of Thrask because it looks like a toupee when he's got the mustache on top.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let's
God, it
let's kill
does.
this up.
You're like an old school barber.
So what'll it be today, boys?
Ah, the old cut and dry. I see.
Ah, yes. You only need 2 pence for that. That should be done right in a jiffy.
We
Yes.
also have a ton of new emotes.
Yeah.
Whoa! Look at all those.
Fucking
those are
look at
cute.
them.
Yeah, there's
Look
like
at
7
that
seen.
Amount.
Look at that army.
I personally like that first one. It's like,
Me
oh
too.
yes, I do understand what you're saying. Yes.
I agree. Yes. Okay, I
I
now
like
want to
this
draw
one.
that.
I love
Go
it.
ahead. I always love seeing the drawings after the stream. Oh, what else? I forgot I could do this.
Is that-
What is it? Oh yeah, the ears going down.
Aw.
Oh, and the eyes go big.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Could never insult this man again. He'll make me feel bad.
Oh, you got your glasses as well.
Yes!
Those shiny ones.
They're all set up as well. Oh god, what else is there? Is there anything else? I think that's everything.
Apart from promo art I made for you.
Oh
it's
yes,
pretty
the promo.
much it.
I've been uploading those. Yep. If you guys want to keep updated on everything, you can join the Discord. Don't forget to clip any funny moments, because good god, it helps.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Seriously, it saves me, not joking, probably an hour of having to just search through and be like, oh, I remember something happened here. Oh, great. No, it wasn't at this point. Woo.
Yeah, like the one you guys saw today in today's video for Tumblr, that was already saved. So thank you. That helps a lot.
Damn it, the Pride Vision did work. Hold on. I'll set up a key for it. Give me 1 second, boys.
Yeah,
Wow,
sometimes these
this
things
is
happen. You just gotta roll with the punches. You know what I mean?
Do I actually sound like that? Is that how I sound?
Colonel, of course you sounded like that.
My God.
No. While we're
I'm
waiting for that Pride Vision to hit up, how about some good old fried chicken?
There we go.
Good.
Chick?
Uh-huh.
I can't see you
Oh.
straight. Ha ha!
Ha ha ha! Euphemism.
Oh god.
Yeah, does anyone actually remember that from Harvey
God.
Birdman, Attorney at Law?
Yes.
Loved that show.
I feel like I'm not cultured enough.
Oh, have you not seen it?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
that
boy.
used to be one of the classics on Adult Swim a lot.
Right
but
up.
it was based off the old cartoon, Birdman, and the boss in there. Every time he would say something, he would always just have like something thrown on the end. It's like, ha ha, dangly parts.
It was so great because it came at the time where like Adult Swim was taking like a bunch of Hanna-Barbera licenses that were like about to wear out, and we're like, we're gonna do things with these. And Cartoon Network was like, okay. So you got like the Brack Show, C Lab 2021, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, and Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I'm like, this is all beautiful.
I barely remember Space Ghost.
The flecking of the glasses is very, very subtle, but I can't remember how you describe it.
It's better when the rainbow's not on. You can see it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Actually, Tora, if I go to my just chatting, you guys will disappear for a second, but I think you'll be able to see it a bit easier. Oh god, you're there! You're big for some reason!
You can't escape us!
I think it's because that one was where all the PNG tubers used to be.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might be able to see the flecking a bit there.
So you can't scream with those ones.
Alright, let's go back. I don't like being there. I don't like being there.
I feel like Shield just kind of peeking out. I was like, is this what lurking means? Am I doing it right?
Am I
He's
dabbing?
right behind me, isn't he?
Okay, right. I think we are about ready.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Let's hit it.
So,
I said, let's hit it.
we should. All right, so last session. Oh god. So you you came. I'm trying to remember myself. You came out. You ended up coming out of the tavern. You ended up. I can't. Oh, that was it. You ended up meeting up with the learned fella from the Arcane Arcanium, the one who you performed the previous job for, defeating the demons, the demon nightmare for his father. He ended up rewarding you with 250 gold each and a scroll of truth. After which, a well-known the well-known froggy face of Slippy turned up and brought you back to her home to give you a very special quest from the Lord himself, as well as some special pendants, which would give you more renown and notice from the local populace as the Lord's pendants. You were then guided towards the local library, which housed as much knowledge, a huge amount of knowledge, which you wanted to try and figure out the parchment of the descendants, which is the information of the location of exactly where the gods had first set foot upon this land. As you approached the library, though, you found it infested with a bunch of mimics disguised as books. You managed to clear the place out. Unfortunately, the specific information you were looking for was not available. So you are left with only, to your best of your knowledge, to approach a very dangerous individual known only as Red.
That was his name? For some reason,
I thought that the tavern was called Red.
Yep, the tavern's called
And,
Red.
tavern's called Red, and I thought the guy we were looking for was Vasix.
Sorry, beg your pardon. Yep. I have too much information.
I will say though, I heard the name Red, and my brain just went dun 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 dun.
And I just realized I had my eyes closed during that because I was trying to think, and I just realized my phone went on low battery, so I was just sitting there. God damn it!
Oops.
Oopsie daisies. Is it plugged in?
Oh.
Yes, it is. Good. All right, cool. Okay. Anyway, that was the explanation of the previous session. So where we left you off was directly outside of the library, with nothing but directions to the underground night tavern. What do you do?
So you said it's already nighttime at this point?
It's approaching that, yes. You've spent a good amount of the time. You spent a good amount of time during the day, so it's probably coming up to like 5 o'clock evening sort of time.
So, do we even know where this place is supposed to be?
Well, they did give us the directions for it.
Huh.
The question is, do we try to like slip through? Because we're, no offense, but we all stick out like sore thumbs.
Oh, no, I could definitely see that. Well, we don't necessarily know if this individual is nefarious or not. We just know that he has acquired his knowledge and such through unusual means. From what I could tell from the main book that I read in the library there, the owner of this establishment had bought the very book we need that details the stuff about the descendants during the library's previous auctions.
Right. And so it's not like we have no choice, but I just hope whatever this guy's dealing with vice-wise, it doesn't, affect certain party members here. Just looks at Aika, just like, you already succumbed to one addiction. I'm not putting you through another.
I bet I can sniff the coffee out.
I don't think the tavern sells that.
Wait, what? I thought all taverns sell coffee. What's the point of going to a tavern then?
Sometimes they have beverages there that don't make you feel your feelings.
Wait, so it can make me feel happy?
No.
Wait, so I'm supposed to be drinking some happy juice?
Oh, Jesus
Please
Christ.
help me out here.
Who called it that?
Wow.
I feel like one of us did, but I can't remember who.
Wow, these sweets have an E on them. That must stand for excellent.
Oh no!
Oh god, it took me a second to realize what you were saying.
Andy,
Ah.
dark.
Hey,
God damn.
that's the campaign's concept.
Anywho.
Cute sprinkled with dark.
Cute sprinkled with dark. I can see that.
That's pretty on brand.
Well, perhaps we at least go to the general area of where this place is, or at least from what we can tell, and see if there are any untoward individuals out through that way.
It's true.
And plus, if it turns out this individual himself has access to a lot of information that we could use, it would be best if we did not end up on his bad side right off the back.
True. We could also ask around anyone who looks like a common patronage to there to see if they have anything that helps us get on his good side.
Very true, very true.
At least not without compromising our own constitution.
Yes, we don't know what that could entail. Though me and Azalea did just eat through a bunch of mimic books on the inside of the library there. I'm not sure what else could compromise our constitution at this point.
Fair point.
Those squiggly lines sure did taste good.
Yes, it was quite the experience. Now I've got a lot of this skin from them that I could possibly use for something. I'm gonna have to
maybe like
remember
a
that for
hat.
later. Like a hat. Ooh. Oh, that could be useful. Like, maybe it could be made into something that could just change its form, like whenever we want it to.
Ooh.
So you could have any hat in the whole world.
Yes. Ooh. I've got to write this down. This is a very good idea.
Whoa!
Yep.
I want to eat books too.
Only
Well, you
after
can-
you've finished your coffee.
Yeah.
Azalea, why?
Okay,
thought
well,
coffee
it is
was
getting...
Hmm.
Oh, what?
I thought coffee was good.
Coffee is good. It's amazing. I love it. I also hate it, but I love it at the same time. I'm a little sleepy though.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to explain this a little bit better to Aika later, but for now I say we start making our way towards where this place is before it gets too dark out here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Well, kid, we'll explain the pros and cons to coffee addiction when we're done.
All right, so
I wonder if this is just a random thought. I know Azalea was trying to feed berries to Parahai a while back. I wonder if a bit of coffee would jog his memory somehow.
We should go get coffee and try it.
Hmm.
You know, he was already pretty an active individual when we first met him. I don't know how I feel about a coffee-fueled caravan.
Just throwing a shot in the dark out there.
And it does have all the holes you can fill with coffee.
Hmm.
Dang it, now you got me thinking, let's just go already.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
dear
never.
God.
Come along, Azalea.
Come on, kid.
Coffee.
Okay, well, with the guidance that you've been given, you know that you're in the central area right now, which is where a lot of the justice area, the city hall, and all that sort of stuff is kept. And it also happens to be where the underground tavern also exists. Of course, one of the most wealthy area. It is down to the southeast of the location. The above-ground building is less flashy than you probably would expect. A reasonably nice marbled location. Of course, dark black marble, but it wouldn't look out of place of all the other judicial buildings around there. But from you can probably roundabout see it in the distance from where you are actually. But you can even from this distance, you can see as it starts to get darker during the night, the hustle and bustle has calmed down everywhere except for the Tavern Red, where a line stretches all the way down past through the southern bridge. As you see people walking and trying to enter and either being let in or refused.
Whoa.
Wow. I was expecting this place to be a lot more secretive, but no, this is very popular.
People really like standing.
You know what? You're
Go ahead.
they probably have an appreciation for it if they're trying to get into this place and they're waiting this long.
I wonder what the guidelines are for actually entering this place.
Maybe who can stand the longest?
Well, technically, that would be one part of it. You are
But-
standing and waiting.
No. I mean, it all
Really?
depends.
Azalea's just gonna start standing and waiting in line.
Oh, well.
Clearly, something must be good enough for like people to be standing here. So I'm going to learn why
Right.
people are standing.
Does it look like the line is moving quickly, or is it kind of like a very snail's pace?
Snail.
Snail pace. Well, this would be kind of tough, but I'm not sure if we really want to try and sneak into this place. It seems like the easiest way would be to try to wait in line, but it makes me wonder if a place like I'm just talking out to myself. I'm not sure. I'm not talking to Thrask. Would a place like this even allow someone like Aika to step in? Because I'm not sure if they would allow children or not.
See, that's what I was worried about at first.
Oh, don't worry. I've got a clever disguise inside of my pocket.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, check this out.
You're gonna get the mustache. Yeah, I know.
Whoa. Who's this
Oh.
tiny adult that just joined our group?
It's amazing. It's part caterpillar.
He
So,
might be
is,
getting a rash.
is it gonna be able to stay on?
It depends on if I sneeze or not. I got really bad allergies and stuff. Yeah, as long as I don't sneeze, I should be okay.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna work.
Ugh.
Don't worry, it'll just be a little snotty.
I don't know. If anything I've learned about Divine Comedy, that thing's gonna come off at the worst possible time.
Aww. Well,
Roll
maybe I
natural
just sneak
mustache.
in and you guys stay in line.
You know what? Kid's pretty small enough.
It could be another way around this. Let me see. Shield, are you wearing any kind of like backpack or something like that?
Oh
Or,
yeah,
like,
I've got my inventory back.
Do you have? Is it supposedly like big enough that I could fit in, or at least just like sit on your back?
Let's see.
Yes, let's see.
It's already at a weight of 59 pounds. Can I fit a tiny child in there and not get over encumbered?
These questions are very weird.
Well,
I'm
it's
just trying-
something to think about.
It's very necessary.
Let's see. 1 cubic feet is the usual size of a backpack.
Oh, okay. I guess not fitting. in
Okay,
there.
probably not.
I have a question. Are people showing anything in order to get in?
Good question.
Ooh.
Let's see. What's your perception? Passive.
Where is it? I think mine's pretty good actually. It is 14.
14. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say you've obviously started to head a little bit closer at this point. And you, rather than you going to the back of the line, I imagine now that you started talking, you probably stayed back. As you've stared at the entrance, you're noticing various people offering. There's a large gentleman standing at the front of the door, looking at with a pamphlet on with a piece of parchment. People are offering various names. Some people seem to be handing him something. Various people are just being let in. So various different forms of people getting in.
Oh, okay. Can I make my way to the front of the line to just stand in front of him?
Yeah.
That would be pretty on brand for
Yeah.
Azalea.
Okay. I wanna show him. Everyone's showing him things. I'm gonna show him the only new thing that I've gotten over the past week, and that's the thing that I was given recently that's shiny and that I can't actually touch.
Oh, the little brooch type deal.
The
Yeah.
shiny thing. I'm just gonna flail it in front of him and hope it does something, because that's what everyone else is doing.
That's a good move.
Okay. You approach this gentleman, and he is probably a good nearly 7 foot, probably. And he kind of looks you up and down and pulls down the glasses that he's wearing, looks you up and down, and is about to turn you away when he gets a glimpse of your pendant. And as he does, he goes back to his parchment and looks down at his name.
My name is Azalea. What's yours?
He gives you a very odd look and just continues looking down his parchment. Name's not on. Piss off.
I don't think pissing sounds like a good idea.
Shield kind of slowly walks over and is just like, any chance the other 3 of us are on the list?
He looks over at you all again. Sees that you all have the pendants on. And he's about to turn you away when a young lady comes out from inside and grabs his attention. She's a very slender figure wearing an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful dress. Long black hair almost down to the bottom of her back, and rose red eyes. And as she's talking to him, she grasps a glimpse of you all, and just puts her hand on his chest and kind of pushes him out the way. He says, "Hello, what are you all doing here?"
We were looking to get in, and get acquainted with a couple of people. Maybe talk to the head honcho of this establishment.
She
I was
kind of
standing.
looks away for a second, and looks over at the big guy at their friends. Just kind of nods her head. Interesting. Follow me. And she beckons you all to follow her.
Well,
I guess that's the cue.
Do I smell coffee?
No, you do not.
Aw.
That's gonna
roll
be the
for
next
duck.
question every time we go into somewhere else.
Yeah, we do need to roll for ducks, don't we?
Ah, yes.
Shoot!
How could we forget?
The ducks.
Alright, what's the command again, Amy? Do you mind putting it
I love how you're the one who like came up with the command.
in? I duck. I've got so much going on right now.
That's okay. Hopefully it works. Otherwise you might.
It is working, yeah.
There it goes.
10.
That's a lot of ducks.
Not really. Out of 100, that's minimal.
Um,
Minimal duckage.
I mean, in reality, if you saw 10 ducks, you'd be like, "Damn, that's a lot of ducks."
Lots of chickens.
Yeah, it would be. Shame. This is this world, though. Inhabited by many
Yeah.
duck.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. So I need to change the music because this is
Battle music.
Turns around.
Immediately.
Ha!
Theatricality and deception.
Let's see.
And then your entire party is dead. Well, time to start again.
Oh, that's not right.
Wasn't that fun?
You turn around in a burst of flames. Let's see. God damn it! I want the right music. I forgot to find it. Give me a second.
No
I knew there was
worries.
one thing I'd forgotten.
We gotta
Okay.
set the mood.
God
We
damn
made
it! Right,
a lot
you
of
do.
other things.
Oh my god! Like, the I've already said it, but the amount of crap I've got on this one already.
Time for a third monitor.
Yeah, no, seriously, I think I do.
I'm very sorry because I'm about to add to it in like another half hour.
Oh god,
Uh-oh.
is that a threat?
What did you do?
You
It's a
asked,
promise.
you asked me for this, so I'm in the middle of drawing it.
That is not the right music. God damn.
Who even needs music?
Oh, that kind of works. I like that. Let's do that one. Okay.
Oh, they're setting that up. Chat, you doing all right out there?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Yeah, what you doing?
What are you doing out there?
Who
How
the
you
heck
doing?
are you?
Who are you people?
How'd you get into our house?
Hey, First Gamers, thank you for the raid.
Hey.
Raid!
Raid. Oh. The hell was that? Something
I got-
happened.
Eh?
you
Oh, there's the
got,
raid.
like-
Okay.
Yeah, it was delayed.
Delayed raid.
Yeah.
Derayed, you could say. Okay, add that to there.
Oh, I just saw someone said they're drawing Thrask with a toupee. I should probably give them a reference point. There we go.
Ah, perfect.
Perfect.
Ika, are you sure you're wearing that right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I came from the TikTok.
All right.
Hey, glad the TikTok's working. Oh, speaking of which, one of those videos popped off.
Yes, they
Randomly,
did.
randomly like 30k views on that, even though I had nothing from it.
Oh, damn.
I know, right? God damn. Damn God. Okay, right.
Is Azalea trying to make a beard over there?
How it works, right?
Oh.
It's perfect.
Ooh. Swanky.
I know.
Wait, Ika, your witch hat might actually fit perfectly over that tuft of hair on the top of your head, like the one spike.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, if you can rotate it a bit. Azalea's hat just looks like one of those feed bags that you put on a horse.
It's just full of berries. All right,
That's how you keep her close. It's just a feed bag.
Chad, we giggled about this before stream, but do you want to see the rudest thing Shield could wear? Like he even needs these.
As
Boy's already lacking depth perception.
far as he's aware, he's just putting a monocle. Oh boy, sure do love this monocles, eh?
It's like he just pulls him down slowly, like, that's not funny.
Okay, right, I'm ready. Okay,
All right.
All right.
so you enter on in through the door. The bigger guy keeps it open and opens it for the young lady, as well as you guys, and closes it. As you hear a few people complaining that you were allowed in. And as you enter, you begin to descend deeper down a blood-red staircase until the sound of music and voices and fire emit from behind a faintly glowing door in front of you. She approaches and opens it with a swagger one can only describe as wonderful. As it's opened, from previously muffled sounds that are whispered in, your ears erupt into a sound of explosion of sound, lights, and sin.
Delightful.
Mm.
What a statement.
You head
Your
on
theming
in.
is immaculate.
You head on in the carved marble interior dotted with various luscious reds. The walls decorated with what seems to be moving illusionary magic, portraying various scenes of mountains and tranquility. The room is filled with people of high repute, letting loose and living it up. You're led through the crowds toward a secluded door leading to a continued spiraled staircase, heading upwards where finally an imposing dark red door stands, embossed with ancient-looking designs. The lady turns around to you all. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason you're here is because you seem to be the Lord's new pets. And you wanted to see the individual in charge here. Be aware that you are only here because of this. Treat him with respect, or you will feel our wrath. Am I clear?
Crystal.
Yep.
I don't think I'm a pet.
Ika.
Okay.
Azalea's just confused.
Just nod your head yes, Azalea.
I'll nod profusely.
She looks down at she looks at all of you and then looks down at Ika. And just kind of gives a little smile. As she pushes open the door. As the door swings open, a lavish lair extends before you. Beautiful wooden bookcases adorn the walls. Blackened slate covers the floor atop. And atop the slate, various leather-bound furniture to the left and right of you, centering a long, shiny black path leading your eyes to a figure standing very far in the back. His figure...
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Jill, do you
The
think you
nervous
can hear it?
energy is just built up too much.
Shield is just sweating nervously, like, oh my god, what are you doing, kid? What are you doing? Stop, stop, stop.
Unfortunately,
We're
I
here
did
to
not.
you.
Aika, be respectful.
I thought saying hi was respectful.
Only when they say hi first.
Well,
After
then how
all,
are you ever going to talk to somebody?
we're in his house. When he speaks first, we speak back. Got it?
That seems weird.
Don't want to die right now.
Thankfully, the sounds of music are still quite loud, even within his room. The music that he's playing as well. His figure is enhanced by a bright orange light of the furthest wall. The smell of fine wines, old books, and debauchery fills your senses, until you're beckoned to enter further by the young lady. As you end up about halfway, the individual comes further into view. You see he is dressed in a fine silk gown that leads only to his knees, of which you notice are unclothed. He begins to turn to you with an imposing stare, and with a hand gracefully grasping a glass of what you assume to be something expensive. Beyond the glass, you clearly notice his chest in full view. The silken covers atop a chiseled face adorned with well-groomed dark black hair and a 5 o'clock shadow. He investigates you all with a single stare, perks his lips, and comes out with nothing more than, "Well, hello. To whom do I owe the unexpected visit?" I see the blush.
Dude, the way you just started describing him, I'm like, sir, I don't have enough pen in my body for this man.
I need angry eyebrows so that I can start chastising you in the tavern.
No, I think one of the items you need is eyebrows continuously going up and down.
Oh god. I'll just make eyebrows in various shapes so that we can play with them.
Damn it. I've lost all my composure now.
Well,
Sir? Sir?
So,
Oh god.
Thrask noticed Shield just get unusually nervous, so he decides to step up. Yes, good day to you, sir. We were hoping to take a moment of your time if you would be so willing to grace us with your presence for a moment.
He walks on down, his silken gown swaying, revealing just enough. Oh, please, what has she told you? Calm down. And he looks on over to her and signals, and she heads on off and begins to pour various different glasses. Come on in, come on in. And he heads on over to one of the leather seats and sits down and beckons you all to join him.
Ika's gonna run towards the seat and immediately sit on it.
Shield's instinct kicks in. It's just like, all right, okay.
Sits on him.
Make sure kid's safe. Kid's safe. Kid is safe.
I'm gonna
Come along,
sit on the
Azalea.
floor. On the floor.
Oh. She's a little bit not so used to modern conveniences. She's more used to being one with nature and sitting down in the best way possible for her.
Your ground bark is like really soft.
I mean, it's not because it's like marble, but sure.
It's better than sitting on bark.
Is it?
Have you sat on bark?
Yeah, you get splinter up your butt.
Eh.
Yeah, and that's not fun.
It's
Oh.
not fun.
He looks over at you and says, my, what an interesting woman. Maybe you should stay. But
Oh, dear.
anyway,
Oh.
on to business. As that comes on, the beautiful young lady comes over and hands you all various expensive liquors in various different glasses, and hands one to Ika too.
Is this the happy juice?
I'm not sure that's exactly what I would call it, but
Yeah. Also, that one is non-alcoholic, right?
Are you actually saying that character-wise?
Yes.
He says, no, but
Ika has like his tongue in
so
the, like trying to...
if you must ruin the party, fetch him another, please. And she takes it away and
No.
hands him something that's a very similar color, and just looks looks very similar. Oh, don't worry, it's juice of an apple. Calm down.
Sorry, it's just this kid's already had a long day. I can't explain.
Anyway, to what do I owe the pleasure? As he does that, he kind of recrosses his legs.
yes, sir. Well, we were hoping to speak to you for a moment because we had heard that you may be able to help us out with a certain errand that we have been tasked to run by the Lord of Apori. If you would be so kind as to lend us your knowledge and forethought into this, we would be most appreciative.
Young lizard folk, remember, calm down. No need to be so uptight. The Lord's
Yes.
pets.
Yes, it is. Forgive me. It's just that from where I come from, it is common to be very formal for different people that are from different areas. So Thras probably takes a swig of that drink that he's got a little bit to try and calm down.
Shield just kind of chuckles because he feels a bit more comfortable. It's like, yeah, casual dialogue. I like that.
He so he looks over to you, Thraskins. So you're here on the request of the Lord. What is it he wants or needs, should I say again?
Well, it's kind of a hard thing to explain, but it turns out the thing that we were looking for is actually a very simple item. What we would like to ask from you is, do you happen to remember buying a book from an auction from the large library that is not too far from here a while back?
He kind of puts his head, he kind of stands up and takes a long swig of it and puts it down on a piano which is near him. I seem to remember buying something from the library. Wouldn't happen to be something very godly.
Godly? Well, unfortunately, I don't know what the item actually looks like, so
A book
maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
of some kind discussing various godly things.
Oh, that. Well, when you put it that way, sir, I do. Sorry. When you put it that way, I do think that might be what we are referring to.
He goes, I read that through and through. Nothing, no new information, of course, in there. But he goes over and gets another shot of what he was drinking, and sits down next to you and puts his arm around you. He takes another swig of it. Unfortunately for you, I burned that.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard that. Did you say you burned it?
No, you did not misheard. I burned
Well,
that
to
thing to
be
cinders.
To be fair, it was your book that you purchased and could do with what you wish.
Oh, I don't think you understand. I don't do things for free here. I have the knowledge you clearly seek. But am I willing to give it away? For a favor, maybe.
Shield kind of raises his eyebrow because he knows what this is almost mercenary talk. Like, I see what you're getting at.
What's he getting at?
How about a little... He gets... Shield's starting to get a little bit more assertive because drink's kicking in and he's like, this is how the guy talks. Like, all right. How about a little eye for an eye, so to speak?
I don't think you can afford that, sir.
Ooh. Well, I think it is only fair that you would want something in return for the knowledge that we are looking for.
Oh. Seems one of you is speaking correctly. He gets up and heads on over and kind of pats Shield on the head as he goes past and turns around with a twirl.
Yeah.
Well,
So well timed.
it seems we are at an understanding. Okay. Good. Well, it just so happens I do have a job that requires certain professional touches. Now, you
We're
see,
professionals.
I'm sure you are. As much as I do not care for the Lord, he does not hand out those pendants very easily.
Hmm.
Give me 1 second.
This is good to know.
I told you we're awesome.
I had no doubt in my mind, kid.
While you're doing that, Azalea's just like licking her her drink like a dog.
This is exactly what I was picturing she was doing. Just sitting there going, blip, 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 blip.
But she's never had alcohol before, and this is just dirty water, and she's very confused as to why it tastes funky. But everyone's drinking it, so I guess she will too.
Oh,
gonna
yes,
put a
Azalea,
berry.
best way to describe that. Have you ever had an apple or a berry that is set too long on the vine?
No, they smell funny.
Oh, well, if you ever did, that's probably what it would taste like right there.
Why on earth would you eat something that
While
smells...
you're all talking in front of him, suddenly you feel within all of your heads the urge to just turn directly to him.
Whoa.
Oh,
So you are not able to resist this.
Okay.
You all
Oh my.
turn directly to look at him. He has a grimaced look on his face.
Uh-oh.
Now, you are in my home. I'm pretty sure I was told to not be disrespected. I have a job for all of you. There's a specific item that I require. An armor-plated piece. It is luscious dark red. And it lies somewhere that I am unfortunately unsure of. However, I know someone who does know where it is. He heads on over to kind of like his desk and opens starts rummaging through it. And as he does, he brings over a piece of parchment and a map. And he puts the map down on the marble table in front of you all. Give me 1 second. And he, as he puts it down, he points to a specific location west of Hapori. Here, there is a village named Kanga. It's about a day's ride from here, if you have the travel for it. And there is an individual who lives within a manor next to this village. I need you to visit them. And he hands you basically like a piece of parchment with embossed with the sigil of the tavern. Hand this to the individual, and they will know what to do. They also owe me a favor, and it is time to pay up.
Do we...
Hmm?
Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
go ahead.
Talking. Do we happen to have it? Can we have his name, perchance?
Her name is Cinder.
Okay.
Now, retrieve this item for me, and I will give you all you need to know about the descendants.
Oh, that's easy. We just gotta hand somebody a piece of paper.
He looks over and chuckles at you. Oh, no. If it were that easy, I would have done this myself. I would rather you not die on this, so my suggestion would be prepare before you leave.
Do you have coffee?
I do. But they are not for your lips. Now,
Oh.
get out.
Yeah, okay.
Jill just
very
stands
well.
up and grabs Ica before he says something even dumber, like, all right, we're going now.
Yes,
Alright.
we appreciate your patience and understanding, sir.
As do I.
I like your clothes.
He kind of drinks up again and just kind of smiles to himself as he heads on back and begins the music again.
Like, all right, we're leaving. Close the door. Shield's not getting stabbed. Close the door.
Make sure Azalea actually came along with us.
I am wobbling after all of you.
Yep. Okay, cool.
That person smelled like a lot of things. I know there's a lot of things in there that smell weird.
They did smell weird.
You descend the spiral staircase, or ascend. I can't remember which way I said it. You and guide yourself through the club. As you do, you see various people of, like I said, repute, including some nobles partaking in various things. And you head on out of the door. And as you do, you are greeted again by the night air, by the fresh night air of Hapori City.
Well, that was tense.
Yeah. You know, I've met a lot of pressure-inducing people in my life, but that is a guy I do not want to get on their bad side for.
Right. Like everybody else felt that moment where you just wanted to look his way, right?
Yeah, that's... Clearly this guy's hiding something that I don't feel like prodding into just yet.
Right. So, let's at least keep things of a mutual understanding for now.
We gotta cross swords, but for now, let's just do what we can for this guy. He's our only lead on this information.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame that he actually burned the book.
Do you think he actually did it?
You know, now that you mention it, I wonder if he was actually telling the truth about that.
I'd burn
He said he read it.
Squiggly, the thing we ate, I'd burn that. It might taste better.
I would imagine it would burn up very quickly before you had the chance to roast it and eat it, Azalea, but regardless, we'll have to see what he actually knows once we complete this task for him. He said he wanted something like a red type of armor. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, red armor plate.
Red armor plate.
I'm sure it's to match a wardrobe or something.
Well, I mean, it would go with the theming of his establishment there for sure.
Sends you to just get a cravat.
Maybe
Well-
he needed longer pants.
You didn't even ask us for this part, but we brought actual pants for you as well.
I thought you needed some, and I got you some clear water.
Our giant green friend looked so embarrassed, so we brought you pants so he wouldn't feel embarrassed anymore when we saw you.
You just carry these consistently.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the takeaway is we definitely should prepare, because if a guy like that with that much power is afraid to do this himself, we should be on our toes.
Mm-hmm.
He might not
Agreed.
be afraid. He might be lazy.
Yeah. I get lazy too sometimes.
He seems like he sits a lot.
No,
Well,
it's
You don't
true.
nec-
Lazy people is why I was able to feed myself for so long.
you don't necessarily need to exert yourself when you have the power of the mind to make others do things for you.
It's very true. Well,
But regardless, do we want to go back to Perahai and rest for the night and then take tomorrow to try and get whatever supplies we need before we make our way out to
that's
this
not a
location?
bad idea. We gotta get this kid down from their caffeine withdrawal before we go anywhere.
Oh,
I'm
true.
tired and going through things emotionally.
Yep, that's withdrawal.
Essie, you should be role playing.
Welcome to D&D.
Yeah.
You don't need to bring real life into this.
but somehow it manages to slip in.
Get a nice rest, wake up, have a bowl of cereal. Definitely not Apple Jacks. Ezio.
Oh. Yeah, you weren't supposed to watch that video.
And yet you posted it.
Well, I just didn't. I didn't think you were gonna see it. You got other things on your plate, you know?
I got recommended it.
Anyway, so we're going to bed, right? Inside of the
Don't even get me started on gummy bears, Essie.
Son of a bitch.
But yes, I think we're going to Parahai to get some rest.
Yes. Please.
Before any more of my trauma comes out.
Shield is very tired of being a dad right now. He just wants a nap.
That's when you start calling for babysitters.
Hell yeah. Good news. Guess what I'm hiring right now?
I don't understand the concept of money.
Just sit on Ica and keep her from going anywhere.
A literal babysitter.
And I feed them berries while we do this.
Feed them whatever you want.
Oh,
This
God.
seems like abuse.
Azalea's like that, like when you get that old grandma and it's just they constantly feed everyone when they come over, but like they constantly get fed
yeah.
the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here with 30,000 berries in my cupboard and nothing else.
Oh, just imagining that. Just opening it up wide and
Yeah, just being buried by it. I was thinking the same
Buried!
thing.
Aha!
All right, let's go.
Okay, we are ready.
Oh, Parahai's not lonely.
We're going to find
I'm
out.
sure he's fine.
We're mean. We leave Parahai all by himself all the time.
I don't
And
think
he might
Parahai's a
like-
fan of us right now.
He might like dirty juice water thing. That might be right.
I think it's
Oh,
just.
did
I
you
think.
say
I think
that,
it's just
though?
more. He just like. You're just like your meat bags. You're like.
Cool.
Meat's tasty though.
Meat is tasty.
Azalea likes meat.
Just do not start giving us funny looks, Azalea. Not to realize that.
Huh. I never noticed how
More
delicious
fun
you
if-
guys are.
It's more fun if you run though.
It's like
Oh,
Azalea's
it's
just
even
like, do you
worse.
ever wonder that orc rhymes with pork? Fascinating.
Lizard rhymes with
You
gizzard.
taste the same.
Yeah.
Just don't go near me around breakfast time.
Yeah, we're about to wake up. And it's gonna be breakfast time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it morning?
No, it is night. You guys,
Oh.
you guys went in as it was approaching night and came out like more nightier.
Yeah, we're just making our way back to our high.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for the DM to say, you made it back to Parahai.
Right?
I'm looking something up.
Oh.
Then by all means, take your time.
Okay, so you head on through the town. The crisp night air kissing you as you go along. People are packing up and heading home. You can see people heading back from various workplaces. The taverns becoming lighting up and beginning their time. You head on over the bridge past all of the godly statues and the familiar sight of the end of the tunnel. And as you approach where you the crossroads where you left him, he appears to you see Parahai in the distance. Seems to be covered in a few leaves and kind of just rocking back and forth. And some of you with a higher perception can notice on the ground there are a lot of tire tracks or like wagon wheel tracks.
Oh. Oopsies.
Told you he was sad. Called it.
That
We didn't keep you long, did we?
he kind of kind of like splutters awake a little bit. Kind of just looks over to you.
Oh, hey, it's you guys! Finally, prepared yourselves to be within my aura? That's good. Maybe we can make some progress in discovering me and everything about me.
Yeah, we were working on that. Sorry, we need to go somewhere else. But for now, we need to sleep.
Got a joke. Why you got a fish with no eyes? A fish?
Oh,
That's great.
She'll just start snickering to himself like, no, that joke coming out, no.
Okay,
I need
you
to
guys.
remember this one and write this down.
Okay, you guys are cool. He opens up.
He opens up the his door for you to enter on in.
Lovely, lovely. Let's all pile in.
Yeah, as you step in to Power High, the now familiar creaks of his wooden frame greet your senses as you're engulfed by the odd warmth from within him. And you close the door, and is there anything else you wish to do?
Hey, Ika,
Yeah.
what do you call an empathetic carriage?
What?
A caravan. She's like, damn it! I tried so hard to not do this.
That's a lie. You didn't try hard at all. I see you.
It is totally natural, Shield. Even some of the elders from my land even get into the jokes like this as well.
Oh, you got one?
know.
Do I have one?
Yeah.
Oh. Let me think. Let me think. I've never really actually told a joke before.
Wait, really?
Oh my
I mean,
God.
well, to be perfectly honest, back where I came from, I was a little bit of a recluse, so I didn't really have a lot of friends to share jokes with, you know.
No, we're your friends.
Well, yes, I would consider that at this point.
No.
Do we? I mean, do you? Am I going too fast? Is that? Do you all not
No,
feel the same
no,
way?
no. I feel the same way.
I'm gonna give him a hug and then pat him on the head. He's my friend. He already knows he's my friend. We've made that abundantly clear.
Oh, it's very nice. Wait, I thought of one.
Oh, yeah.
What do you call a vampire's favorite ship?
What?
A blood vessel.
Oh wait! I got one. Okay,
Oh.
my friend Patch told this one all the time. What do you call an orc scholar?
What?
A dork.
It's actually quite nice.
Sally's just really awkwardly laughing along with everyone because she understands nothing.
She's like, I'll get it.
It's really funny. Yeah.
Come on, kid. You know, you're young. You gotta have some funny stuff in you. What you got?
No, everything in my life has been dark and terrible.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I'm very sleepy.
yeah. Maybe you should get to bed.
All right. I imagine I could just like face planting the floor and just snoring immediately. Completely consumed by like the after effects of drinking too much coffee.
Ugh.
Yeah, that seems to check out.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what the hell this kid's been through, though.
Have you asked?
Yes, they seem to talk about it so freely, and yet they describe it as something awful.
Yeah. And I've never been one to pride Azalea. That's just I don't have that in me.
But you just asking. They can say no.
That's a good point.
I had to
there
ask
is-
my son, but he didn't remember, so it didn't work.
Hmm.
All he did was scream.
Oh.
He couldn't walk either.
I was about to say,
Oh.
perchance, did you ask him when they were a child?
He was like,
No, he was 45.
He still screams sometimes when I jump on him.
Yeah, I suppose there is a benefit to be able to talk about your past openly with people that you trust.
It's true. I'll get there
Hell.
eventually.
Yes. Thoughts for another time, I believe.
Yeah, I'm feeling beat, and that the happy juice, as the kid call it, is wearing down, so I'm tired.
Yes, I did get a little bit of a buzz even from the little bit that I drank, so I enjoy some strong stuff, apparently.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay,
It just
so
kind of
do you?
slips back.
Yeah, so you all laying out for the night then.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would like to go out and sit on the top with Para High.
Okay. You open the door and let in a little bit of cold air, but it's very quickly put away again after you close it. And you climb on the back and sit on the top.
I'm happier outside.
Okay. Anything else?
Think that's gonna do it.
I think we're set.
All right. So the night passes by rather uneventfully. You are awoken by various people beginning their day and heading in and out of Apori as per usual. And as you all awaken, the warmth of the inside of Parahai is a continuous thing. And yeah, you wake up to the next day.
Oh, God, my head.
Not so loud. It's a little sensitive over here.
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
sorry,
Are you
sorry.
guys gonna like begin one of the possibly the harder quests? Fucking drunk and hungover.
No.
No, it's,
Just a lot to take in.
yeah.
Good morning, everyone!
Ow.
Brag fist! Brag fist!
Nice to see you bounce back easily.
Yeah, I feel great. You guys okay? You seem a little weird.
Kid,
Oh, no.
do me a favor. Don't get old.
Oh,
Just hear loud bone crack on like Shield's back. It's like, oh, that's so much better.
Thras is just kind of stretching out. I guess I've never really seen a lizard stretch. I guess it'd be like I'm thinking like almost like a cat. He's trying to stretch himself at.
Hold on. Looking up a video.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
we need reference.
Lizards stretching.
I've seen lizards yawn before, but
I can't wait till we get to a desert and Thras just keeps lifting like one leg up, just like.
oh,
Oh my god. Okay, this is amazing. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on screen.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, all it's given me is a bunch of yoga poses.
Yeah, I
Lizard
found
stretch.
actual lizards.
Okay.
I also sent you an image, Andy.
Oh,
Hopefully
thank
it
you.
works.
There you go. Look at that boy.
Oh, he doing a big stretchy.
Oh. He's splooting.
Oh, whenever a pet does that, you just have to do the big stretch when they're
Uh
stretching.
huh.
Oh,
Big
big stretch.
It's illegal to not do it. You have to.
Yeah, police will actually break down your door and be like,
FBI!
"You didn't say it."
All right. Well, so you
You
stretch.
didn't stretch and you avoided your taxes.
But most importantly, you didn't stretch. All right, cool. Also, thank you. Yeah, that's great.
Yay!
Okay, so what are you? So are you good? What are you guys doing next?
Let's see. You all seem like you have got. If I could make a request, it seemed like you all were able to get some very useful items the past couple of days in terms of battle, but in terms of my things that I have received, while I am grateful for them, I didn't really get much that I was able to utilize in the heat of the moment. I'm wondering if I might be able to find someone here in the city that could do like an upgraded piece of leather armor for myself.
Oh, we could always talk to the smithy who did the kids' armor.
Yeah, it's
Oh
great.
yes. I'm sure he would be very useful for that.
Absolutely.
Volknar was his name, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I wouldn't mind going back to him and see what he could do.
Not a bad idea. Maybe it probably wouldn't help to like stock up on some healing stuff too.
Yes, I do remember giving each of you a healing potion, but it may not hurt to have a little bit extra in the reserves.
Considering Azalea like went to half health in one hit last time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. True.
So we going shopping?
We're going shopping.
Yeah!
So
Hey,
you
where's
run
Azalea?
straight for the coffee shop.
Yeah, just a run.
Just the Tasmanian devil tracks left behind.
That is a bad Taz. I can do a little bit better.
Well, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna see if the library was able to track down that book for me.
What was the
Oh
book
yes.
again?
The one that talked about the like orc heritage and the many is the one.
Oh, yep.
Azalea's still outside. She slept outside on the top.
She looks up and sees Azalea hanging from the tree. It's like, should we wake her?
Azalea!
That's a
Do it
yes.
for me.
Whoa!
We're gonna go shopping! Would you like to go with us?
What's shopping?
It's getting more things like berries and stuff!
Oh, I like those.
Yeah!
Alright, she's just gonna roll and fall out of the tree.
Whoa.
You're in a tree?
Yeah, I was in a tree.
I thought you were just.
Oh.
I thought you were just.
I
on
thought
top
you were
of
on top
Parahai.
of Parahai. Yeah.
That's how I climbed onto a tree.
Oh, fair enough.
Gotcha.
I move in my sleep sometimes.
I move in
Oh,
mysterious
that's-
ways.
That's good to
Yeah.
know.
Yes.
Cedric's not here to stop me from sleep climbing.
Why are you yelling?
Sorry, Snom. Didn't mean it.
I'll yell all I like, thank you very much.
I think they were
Ah.
talking to our professional yeller here.
Why aren't
Wait,
you
sorry,
yelling?
let me-
True.
Yeah, why are we all yelling?
Why aren't we yelling?
That's a good point.
Okay. You get up and we won't batter around with it. You head on into the town, and you know the city well enough now. You head to the various shops that you feel the need to go into. Thrask, you're heading straight to the blacksmith, right?
Yes.
Okay. You head on in and you give him your request of a possible upgrade to the leather armor. For considering you need it very soon, he can offer you a very simple job of turning it to studded instead.
Oh, that should work. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. I think it increases your AC by by 1.
Mm-hmm. Every point counts.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay. So he offers you that, and it's just a basic 75 silver.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be much more, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just leather armor. And
Cool.
the studding he needs, he's already got a million of them prepared already, so he just has to put them in.
Oh my gosh, could he work some of the mimic leather into that?
Unfortunately, you show him it, and he's just like, "This is far beyond anything I know. You're gonna have to get a specialist for this."
Aw.
Understood. It is a bit of an out there request, but I appreciate the help nonetheless.
Cool. All right. Where Shield? Okay, where were you heading?
I was heading to the library to go get a book.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you head on over to the library and head on in. You see the place has been cleaned up a little bit. It's still a bit of a mess, but people are in there kind of reorganizing the various books and all that. And you see the librarian that you met the other time, and you shake her down. Not shake her down. Sorry, wave her down.
Sorry? Give me the book! Where is it? I need to know my history!
Sorry, you wave her down, and she heads on over to you. She says, "Oh, of course. You needed that book, correct? Well,
Yeah.
I had a good look around, and I had a good read of it. And yes, I have managed to find a book all about the orc history and about your gods and all that's business. If you would like to come with me to the desk, and we can get it out for you."
Excellent, that'd be great, thank you.
Do we have to go back in here?
I'm surprised you came with me.
You said we could have breakfast. I thought this was the way for breakfast.
Just because the other two are eating books doesn't mean that this is an actual breakfast joint.
Wait, really? Come on.
Yeah, we'll get actual food in you soon, I promise.
Okay.
All right.
Just,
Well, she does the various stamping and hands you out the book. It's, okay, if we could have this back within 2 weeks, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, is there any way I could actually purchase it?
This is a library, I'm afraid. The
Well,
knowledge is
alright.
to be shared. You'll have to
Alright,
go
I'll
to a local. You have to go to one of the local bookstores to buy it.
All right, fair. I'll make sure to bring it back within 2 weeks.
Does he have
Orc
to go
designer.
through like a long extended period of trying to get like the most basic library card in order to get this?
No, he's being offered a gracious period considering he helped save the place.
And we caused no damage, none at all. Wasn't us.
And I'm sorry,
Nope, definitely the mimic.
you look a bit more bold than usual because of lack of that. I am fluffy, thank you very damn much.
Yeah,
Look, hold on, zooming in,
I was about to say, zoom in.
zooming,
Mhm. Let him get a good look.
get a good
Enhance
look at
image.
this.
That is a fluffy boy.
I am a
See that detail?
floofy boy.
I can confirm because I had to brush stroke every bit of fur on that head.
Oh, you should do the eyes.
Oof.
Oh god,
yeah.
fluffy
Fur
eyes!
on the eyes.
Fluffy eyes.
Oh, God.
Hold on, where is it?
For the cursed one, maybe. I'll make the rest.
Oh,
have
no.
fluffy eyes.
There it is.
Aw, so precious.
Oh, it's even better. Eventually, he can wag his tail.
Aw.
I could technically do that now, but it'd be awkward. Anyway, so are you gonna partake in reading it, or are you just taking it?
Yeah, just taking it and I'll read it later.
Okay, cool. So after that, you head on over to you begin to head on over to the local tavern that you went to before. Azalea, what are you doing?
I'm trying to follow people. I don't want to be by myself.
Okay, we can. So, do you want to go with Thrask, or did you want to go with the Chaos Twins?
I guess I'll go with Thrask. So Thrask's not by himself. I don't want him to be lonely either.
Okay. So you
Oh.
followed him to get his as he gets his studded armor. It won't take very long, only like an hour or so. Okay, so you go, Ica and Shield, you head on into the tavern and take up a seat near the bar. And the same mermaid fella comes up and asks what he can get you.
Oh, I will take 2 eggs scrambled and a slice of fat back and coffee.
Ike is gonna sink underneath the table and be under there. and then raise his hand and be like, I would like coffee and pancakes.
Yeah, he's kind of very, very busy in the morning because everyone's coming in for their breakfast. So he's kind of asked you, and then just kind of like looking around and kind of like cleaning and looking and preparing. And just like, yep, got it. And within like 15 minutes or so, he's bought you out all your stuff.
Oh.
When the food arrives, I will jump up on the table and eat it.
Just
So-
feral.
Yeah, completely.
So in a shocking visual, you actually see Shield reading the book with one hand and eating breakfast together.
Okay. Is there anything specifically you're looking for in that book?
Just, if there's anything about like his group, like if they actually made a mark in history, or if like why did we name ourselves after like what we did or anything like that, and why the hell was I named Shield? Because she doesn't know his actual name.
It's more on about very specific. Oh, it's not. Sorry, it's not very specific. It's more like sort of like orc history in general. So it's talking about Kurtz, the god, and how how you believe he became to be, and like just give me a second. The fact that the patron saint of the orcs, first and foremost, the orcs are all about respect. You must earn respect and dedicate yourself to keeping it. To lose respect is the worst thing that could happen within your culture, worse than death. Due to this, the orc race tend to ignore family ties and believe themselves more to be a single unit. The description, then on one of the pages, it has a description and pictures of Kurtz. A strong figure standing tall and proud, with emerald skin and white hair down to his knees. Grafted to himself is 4 additional arms, 2 more eyes, 2 more ears, and are from his you believe to be his most respected followers who have passed. Standing a hulking 8 feet tall with an imposing figure, adorned with metallic imprinted armor that allows his hair to flow to the back. And of course, you would know the fact that the legends of Kurtz himself is that should any of a dedicated followers of his lose, say, a limb or their life in a very heroic event, are said to be grafted to the god Kurtz himself.
Kind of just see Shield kind of looking at it and just chuckling. He's like, wonder if they ever got my eye.
So, Shield, what's your rating?
Oh,
This
this
is pancake shoved in his mouth.
is the history of my people. This talk. I was looking for something specific, but it's a lot of like general history of like where we came from, who we worship, and our highest honors. Do you want to give it a peek?
I'm not really the best at reading.
I can teach you.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I may have one eye, but it's really good.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure. What does it say?
All right, so this one here, it talks about orcs cherish respect to the highest honor. To lose it is a grave sin amongst our people.
Oh. Well, have you ever done anything like that?
Well, it's one of those in the old group I was in. We didn't really more act as mercenaries. We were more of a military. So we fought with honor. And I'd like to think we fought with respect and did the right thing. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Well, why is that?
Sometimes you can be fighting on the wrong side of the war, kid.
I mean, but if you didn't know, you didn't know, right?
True. Very true.
And I think you're too cool for any of that.
Jill just like gently pats him on the head. It's like, well, might have been easy, but you got my respect.
No.
Maybe when you die, you'll be grafted to my god.
No.
That's what we
She-
call a
she'll just
hard
kinda
left
like-
turn.
She'll just kind of looks at like Kurtz and just looks like it and chuckles like, who knows? Maybe it's your time to go. Maybe Kurtz will get a cool, awesome mermaid tail.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. You can swim.
Yeah.
So what about you, kid? Anything fun, or you talked about like how things went for you last night, but I didn't want to pry.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, what about mermaids? What do they do? How did things go? Why are you by yourself?
Do you want to reveal any information about like your garden stuff?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah. I was just gonna go like, I mean, they're okay. There's water.
I had an assumption.
Yeah. And that's really kind of it.
Shield can kind of tell Ika doesn't want to talk about it. It's like, you know what? We'll leave it there. Mermaids are cool and they hang out with water. Let's just stick with that.
Yeah. I really like orcs though. Very cool. Do you think I can be an orc?
Shield kind of like, he's like, you could tell he wants to cry, like, really? And he's just like, I feel like you'd be pretty qualified. You swing your sword better than most guys I know.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I guess just now imagining being like side by side with Shield. It's like, oh my god, this is amazing.
It's like, I used to have a partner. His name was Tear. He kind of acted as my sword when I was his shield. You want to take his place?
Oh no, he's having a heart attack.
Oh no! It's the pancakes!
Yeah.
They're full of lard and butter!
His young heart can't take it.
Bring the coffee, please.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I accidentally gave you an entire plate of butter.
My god!
Oh, you really think I'm strong enough?
I got faith in you.
Thank you. I think you're really the only person who's ever really had faith in me. So thank you.
Hey, we keep doing the things we're doing, and I'm sure other people will think the same.
I hope so.
Plus, who could possibly hate this kid? Just start shuffling his hair. Like, he's a good boy.
Leg starts kicking.
Oh god. Okay. Well, anyway, you
Alright.
finish up your breakfasts. You have your lovely moments. Fask, you and Azalea head on back and receive your studded leather armor now, so you can add that to your list and make sure you equip it.
Mhm.
Cool.
Funny enough, I did equip it, and it actually has not changed my armor class because
Really?
Lizard Folk has this interesting thing called natural armor, where if the armor is lower than your natural armor rating of 15, it doesn't do anything yet.
Oh, really?
Wow!
Yeah.
Huh.
So
All right,
until
go-
I get
Hold
this
on.
armor like upgraded again at some point, then I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Hold
Can
on.
we
Let,
have
yeah,
an
let,
executive override on
Yeah,
that?
right?
let me have a look. And yeah, I'm tempted because that's it's nice, but that's bullshit.
Maybe
Like,
it's just like,
honestly,
really
that
good
seems
studs.
like that seems a bit dumb. Like hang on, you've got hang on a minute. Yeah, actually that makes no sense. You've got your skin. You put something on top of it, and it becomes weaker.
Yeah, let me see. Go back to it. It says when you aren't wearing armor, your base AC is 15. If your natural armor is higher than the AC of the armor you're wearing, you can use your natural armor instead. A shield's benefit applies as normal. But as a warlock, I can't use shields.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
That seems stupid to me.
Well, maybe there's a way.
Override.
Maybe there's a way to do it. I've never tried it before.
Can you
Also-
are you able to set your AC in general, or?
Yeah, well,
No,
let's
I
see.
can understand. Like, I would rather have that as like if you. I don't know why this would come up, but if you were just stripped of your armor, yes,
Yeah,
fine. Your base AC would be 15.
Yeah,
But-
you can override it and you can give a note as to why.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
Oh,
give
let me
give
go back
yourself
to it here.
give yourself an additional AC because that's fucking stupid.
Oh, customize. Here we go.
I'm also just giggling at the
combine
idea
those
like
two.
warlocks can't use shield, so shield just hands his to Thrask, and Thrask like, what do I do with this?
What is this technology? uh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
dumb.
we got it to 16 now. We're cool.
All
fine,
right,
good.
Thank you, generous DM.
Yeah, like when it just makes no sense. Like that's stupid.
It's just been pointless.
I'm equipped to this full plate. I might as well be
Nothing
naked.
happened.
Nothing happened.
Somehow my scales are stronger than iron-plated armor. Who knew?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's stupid. Okay, anyway,
Oh,
you've so you put that on, and so you got various studded pieces of metal flowing throughout the design of the armor now. And
Oh, this looks really cool. I've got spikes. Like Azalea, it's like I'm a thorn bush.
Wow, you're Prickle Bush!
I'm gonna call you Prick as
Maybe not that one.
Okay. Anyway, so you all head on back. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, hold on. You've got more shopping to do, don't you? Because you've only
Sure,
yes, healing items.
Uh-huh.
So you head on through, and you meet up in the middle of the town, all four of you, and all of you head directly to the local apothecary store, which is not named. Cool. But anyway, you head on over to the local apothecary shop, and as you enter on in, there's a young elven woman with long curly red hair, and a sort of like a yellow dress with a big leather belt, with satchels filled to the brim with various. Stop being attracted to everyone.
No.
Let him be attracted to whoever the fuck he wants to be, okay?
Clearly, you have never played D&D before.
Anyway, with satchels around to the place filled to the brim with various herbs and plants. It says, "Oh, welcome on in. How can I help you?"
Oh, we're looking for any healing potions or herbs if you've got any in stock.
Oh, healing potions and of course, my speciality. Come on in. On an adventure, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, aren't you adorable?
No, she wasn't supposed to see that. Oh no.
Still goes, thank you. Oh, you mean the kid? Okay.
The kid's adorable. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, if you're going on an adventure, of course, I've got a few things I could probably get for you. Okay, so healing potions, of course. So here's some healing potions. She brings out like a you don't know how she's lifting this, but like an entire crate full of them. Here you go.
Oh,
Whoa.
You're probably going to need a poisoning kit. There you go. It's a poisoning kit for each of you. Let's see. Oh, you're going to need some of these, some antitoxins. Do you all have rope?
Shield kind of goes through his bag and is like, yeah, I've got about 50 feet.
50 foot of rope? Okay, that should be enough. The healer's kit. Do you intend on causing any damage to other things?
yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
If they attack first, yes.
Okay, well, here, I've got a box of these, and she brings out some caltrops. I've been extending my my store to more things.
Oh,
Your store's awesome.
this is
Oh,
impressive.
thank you. Okay, I've got some oil, maybe some oil. Maybe you might be needing that. Oh, and of course you'll be needing one of these. And she brings up a crowbar and lands it on the front desk.
What's this for?
Yeah, but whatever the adventurer needs. Oh, I wish I could have been an adventurer, but I'm not good enough for that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I'm sure you are.
Oh no, I'm terrible. I tried it once. Didn't end well.
Well,
What happened?
Anyway, and that's why I deal with antitoxins now. Anyway, oh, you'll be needing some torches, probably.
Shield kind of goes through his bag one more time. Oh yeah, I've only got the one. Or wait, no, 10 actually. Oh shoot, okay.
You have 10. Oh, good. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Okay, so how many potions do you require?
Let's see. I think at least for now, one for each of us, just in case we're in a bind.
Only one?
Come on, 10.
Really?
Shield kind of blushes. Okay, 3.
3 each? Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12. Fantastic. Okay, how much will all that come to? Let me see.
I like their theme music. We should go check up on our theme music.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Can't start an adventure without theme music.
I gotta go
That's
figure out what
very
it is.
critical. We meet Cinder, and they're like, "Oh, I would help you, but apparently you don't have a theme song."
I have a theme
No.
song.
Go Cinder, Cinder, Cinder.
Okay, so all together, around for all of these items together, including the potions, going to come to about 350 gold.
I'm just gonna take out all of my coins and put them in front of them.
I'm sorry, potions, health potions are not cheap, but they save you in a very particular moment.
Well, I said the number, and I have a lot of savings from past jobs. I can afford it.
Ah, wonderful.
Goodbye, gold. I now have 129.
I was gonna say, just ask Azalea for some, because she's never gonna spend it.
It's okay.
Yeah, Iker just keeps giving people all of his coins. He doesn't
We
know
gotta
how
work
to
on
count.
that. We really gotta work on that. Shield goes through the bag and just like you can just see him like cherishing every memory of the money. Like, oh man, I remember this one and this one. And this one. All right, 350. Here you are.
The perils of high perception.
Okay, so each of you can add 3 healing potions.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. One of you can add a crowbar.
I want to grow by.
Yeah, you take that.
Child has crowbar. All right. Each of you can add an oil flask.
Okay.
You can all add. Let's see, about 10 caltrops each. Let us know.
Bye, Snum.
I don't know how to add items, so I'm trying to
How
figure it out.
many?
Just keep
How
note
many-
of it for now.
How many caltrops you say?
10 each.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep note of it for now, like on a notepad or something.
See, now I know my items list needs to exist. It'll make my life easier.
Sorry. You can one of you can add a healer's kit.
Oh,
Either
probably
me or
take that.
Azalea, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I probably need to be. Azalea's better at medicine, I think, so I probably should go to her.
Yeah.
I can do the healing things.
Each of you can add 1 antitoxin.
Ooh. You really cleaned up on this shopping trip, Shield.
Pretty lady.
Shield on everything because Shield thought the person was really pretty.
Pretty lady. He just keeps muttering that. Pretty lady.
One of you can add a poisonous kit.
Give that to Ica because it could probably throw down the sword.
Oh, smart.
Just don't drink it.
It does require
drink.
proficiency to use.
Oh.
Oh. Right.
It's also used for treating poison, not making poison.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
You can make poison with
Azalea.
it, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't give it
Yeah.
to me. Don't give it to me.
Azalea,
That's fine.
then.
Not responsible.
It's a poisonous kit.
Yeah,
Basically, it's just like a kit that you'd used for either making poisons or treating infected poisonous wounds.
I mean, I've dealt with snakes, so I imagine it makes sense for me to know a little bit about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, I think that was everything.
Is that everything?
I believe so.
All right then.
And you've got a bunch of torches, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking we're gonna need torches.
Right.
You don't say.
This will be the last time I do a shopping list for you, though.
All right.
So,
Start remembering.
is there anything else you guys feel like you might want to take?
Mm-mm.
Wizard Lizard, you're up.
Well, I've got my studded armor here. I actually would look to Azalea and I'm like, Azalea, can I ask you something? I've noticed like the rest of us have little bits of like armor and shields and things like that, and you seem like you don't really have anything like that. Would you like something that would help you get not as hurt when we have to go into a fight?
But I can turn into a bear.
Well, that is very true.
That's pretty sound
but-
logic.
I mean, I'm just saying there could be just the off chance that maybe you don't have the chance to turn into a bear.
It's
like-
really
It's like when is that?
Azalea just feels the dread coming. Like, there's times I can't turn into a bear.
Who would
I
take
don't-
that from me?
I don't think that would happen.
Hmm.
Should I put more bark on?
Yeah.
This poses the question, though. If she transforms into a bear, does the bear get to wear the armor?
Oh yeah.
I'm actually just looking that up now. I think the armor bonus does stay, but I'm not 100%.
Hmm.
Armored bear.
Armored
I
bear.
am curious now. I want to look this up too.
I can give bear hugs.
Ah.
Crushing your spine.
Number of hours, number 2. Transform, following rules apply. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you attain your alignment, personality, and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. You also retain all of your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those of the creature.
Ooh.
When you transform, you assume the beast's hit point and hit dice. When you revert to your normal form, you return to the number of hit points you had before you transformed.
Oh, they carry different hit points.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a great way. So if she transforms but dies as a bear, she just goes back to being normal Azalea
Right.
life points.
Wow, that's
Oh.
handy.
Oh,
Yeah.
and here it says you choose whether your equipment falls to the ground in your space, merges into your new form, or is worn by it.
Oh.
Worn
get to
equipment
choose.
functions as normal, but the DM decides whether it's practical for the new form to wear a piece of equipment based on the creature's shape and size.
Okay.
Mm.
So if you
Then,
turned into a bear, then obviously you probably couldn't like wear the armor that you had. But if you turned into something vaguely humanoid, then you could.
I could still wear the helmet if I wore a helmet, but I also can't wear anything metal, which makes it more awkward.
You
That-
can wear studded
mm.
armor.
Kind of like I have.
Mm-hmm. What is your AC right now, anyway? Let's have a look.
I don't know.
Your AC is 13. So if you actually... yeah, so the studded leather armor actually wouldn't... I don't think it would really help you that much.
Or bump her up to like 14, wouldn't it?
I mean, if we go by the same logic as what you've got, but that depends, because
Uh-huh.
the only reason I'm saying that with you is because that's your skin adding, whereas an elf doesn't
Yeah.
have that, so...
Mm-hmm.
So you'd need a piece of
Yep.
armor that. So really, you'll probably be looking for more like the mithril chainmail or something like that, because you're allowed to wear that.
Yeah,
Ah.
things like that, and bumping up your dexterity score will bump up your armor class too.
I'll just put some mud on my face. That'll do it.
Rub some dirt in it, it'll be fine.
Yep.
Get
Mud
some
patches.
leaves.
They'll never see me coming. I'm like a bush.
Mithril.
So, and I think I remember, didn't I get like a bunch of? Maybe I might be thinking of another campaign, but I thought I had bought like a bunch of like rations.
Yeah, no, you all have various rations. You've just not used them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I think if you had the chainmail, if you had the chainmail, you would need a strength of 13, which you do not have, unfortunately. Chain shirt, you could wear a chain shirt, and I think that would bump yours up to 15, I think. Because it's 13 plus your dex modifier, which is 2.
Okay.
So that would be your next step, but anyway. Okay. So you're all vaguely well equipped with what you've got now. So you lunge all this stuff back to Para High. And well, begin your journey, I guess, if you choose to.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
It is time.
All right.
Shopping is over. Journey is now.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
He said the thing.
Said the line.
All right. Let's.
Oh.
Birdie.
That's not what I was looking for.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I've got names of all these pieces of music, but to be honest, I should probably put like what kind of genre it is.
Such good music, and now it's gone. My dopamine is now nopamine.
Okay. Here's...
Dopamine.
God damn it!
Jeez.
Did you just come up with that?
Yes.
You're
Amazing.
fucking genius, man.
My back of my brain was like, I've got a zinger.
Yeah. I can see that on a shirt.
All right. Okay. Well, you board onto Para High, instructing him of the best as you can do, instructing him on the location to where you're heading, and you begin on your journey, heading forth. So he begins to spin his wheels and head straight forward across down the road, heading east. To the village of Kanga. On your map, it's head. Oh, actually, I can put the map. Boop, boop. Yeah, you begin heading from Hapori, and begin heading west, towards the bridge and over into the forestal areas. As you begin heading out, after about maybe like an hour or so, a light rain starts offering a respite from the sunny days and warm nights that you have been experiencing within Hapori. The pitter-patter on Parahai's roof relaxes the room with each drop. Rain coats the land in a new fresh scent. Cool air passes through an open window. And as the rain continues, it starts to get slightly more heavier and heavier and heavier until it's becoming more of a torrential rain.
Ooh, this is quite the downpour we've got going here. Didn't really expect it to be this rough.
I like it. Whoa.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Sound is nice though. She shielded kind of a serene moment. She's like, oh, "It sounds nice though."
It's comforting.
Yes.
I want to
It's
go
not tough.
outside.
You like going out in the rain, I guess?
Rain is nice.
Hey,
Rain
Maniac
is
Games, thank you for the raid.
What's up,
nice.
maniac?
Was maniacs.
Welcome,
How you doing?
gamers.
We got the other half of your crew right now, maniac. How you feel?
We have stolen them. They are not coming back.
No, no.
God dang.
Your channel's over.
If you want to claim them, you will meet our demands.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
I
A
don't know.
nice raid, and you guys start threatening them.
We have
Maniac, maniac runs a channel with Etsy.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Of course.
It's single XP.
A single XP. Okay, anyway. So a couple more hours have passed. As you've started heading down the roads. The city is far in the distance now. You can't see that anymore, and you began heading over various grasslands. And as you started wandering along, is there any of you who'd be looking out the window?
Me.
Uh-huh.
All of you. All right.
Definitely.
So as you're looking out the window, and ahead of you, did the rain just stop?
It is.
I will not allow this. There we go. Anyway, as you're heading on along, you notice a figure walking alongside the road, covered in a drenched brown cloak, and from what you can see, carrying a bow on their back. Their steps are very labored and aggravated. Why is there a car? That's stupid. That sounded.
Oh, I thought it was the possessed chicken, man.
I thought it was just Parahai stopping, like.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
damn! I should have played it off as that. Crap. I didn't. Never mind.
All right, wounded person. Oh no.
No. So there's somebody walking along the road with a very labored walk and clearly drenched.
Hey, do you need a ride?
He turns around and looks over at the wagon, and all he can really see is the light. He can see you kind of like your basic shaded forms
I'm
from the
listening
light
to that
inside.
stuff, so don't worry about
Oh, thank you, Clockwork, for this for the sub.
Hey.
Hey.
Subs help continue this thing and let it continue. Enjoy the modes. You can see your basic shape and form from the light within inside Barahai, as well as the glowing lights of his eyes. And he kind of just he's holding his hands up to his face and covering it with his trying to cover it, like warm himself up. And he kind of just pitter patters on over, and it heads onto the door.
Hey, Shield, is this one of those stranger danger moments that you've warned me about?
He seems friendly enough, and plus there's 4 of us, and if the cart doesn't like him, you can just throw him out.
Okay, fair.
All very good points.
it.
Technically 5 of us then.
Does Parahai say he can come in?
You kind of hear within kind of like your heads just you kind of just hear. He appears to be trying to catch raindrops in his mouth.
Oh. I was about to say, what in the world?
I think Parahai thinks it's fine. Let him in.
Yeah, doesn't seem too concerned.
Parahai gives the
Just
vibe
now.
check.
I tried to feed him berries for like an entire 2 hours at one point, and it turns out he has a mouth. What?
But you know what this means, though? We can do the coffee thing with him.
Yeah. Go.
Ah. Plans for later.
Yes.
More coffee.
Anyway,
Anyway, we should probably let this person in that is freezing in the rain.
I'm dying.
so you open the door, and he comes on in absolutely drenched. the water pooling off of him. And he kind of like shakes his hands, and pulls his cloak's head down and takes it off and hangs it up like near the door. He says, "Oh, thank you. My name is Delvin, by the way.
Hi, Delvin.
Thank you. And he kind of takes his seat, and kind of on next to on the right side next to Azalea.
You picked the right spot.
Azalea's just gonna very, very slowly put a hand right into her hair and then come out with the berries to say nothing, and then just slowly just slide the hand over and in front of him.
It's very Family Guy-esque, I'm picturing.
Yeah, same.
Like a slow head turn while I'm reaching the berry out.
And it is full eye contact. I haven't broken eye contact.
He's ringing a few of things off outside the window, and he kind of just turns to look at you. And it's just like, "Ooh, a good berry. Thank you so much."
Nice.
Vibe check
Good
pass.
I'm gonna look back at Thrask, and I'm gonna do the thumbs up because they took a berry from me, so that means they're my friend now.
Yep, that's like she seems good. So I'm like, "Oh, you are definitely drenched from all that rain outside. If you allow me to help a bit, and I'll use like prestidigitation to try and help clean them up a little bit and try and dry them off."
Yes, thank you. Prestidigitation. Thank you so much. Very useful spell, is it not?
In certain moments, yes.
How long have you been walking out there?
Way too long. I've come all the way from Pori.
Hey, no coincidence. It's where we just came from.
Oh, really? I'm a hunter, and I work for the Feral Roar, the guild over there.
Hey.
We're part of the competition, and like just shows the pendant off, like if you heard of it.
Oh,
Question?
the competition. Yes, he says we've heard all about you.
Can I destroy the water on him?
You destroy the water on him.
Yeah,
Why,
yeah,
like-
yeah. He's
Is that like a
soggy.
mermaid thing I don't know about?
Oh,
Yeah, I
create or
remember.
destroy water.
Oh, right, okay. Let me have a
Make
look,
him not
actually.
soak?
Let me have a look. I
I kind of thought I already dried him off with my spell, but
Oh wait, you did? Ah.
but,
okay, well,
I
now
mean,
you've said that, though,
DM discretion.
I am just genuinely curious now.
Yeah,
Just for
me too.
future purposes.
Yes.
Create or destroy
We
water.
run into
you-
water
mermaids can
slimes.
do
Ika's
that.
just like, oh, good, insta death.
You either create or destroy water. Create water, alternate destroy water. You destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range.
Oh.
People are containers.
Oh, yeah,
They
just-
contain
a
lot of water.
oh God, you
That's
just
that's murder.
Vaporize his blood.
All
Oh,
right,
Jesus.
bloodbending.
that's it. That's it.
I have a question.
Wait.
Does Zalia recognize the name of the guild he's from?
Nothing had a punishment. No!
Ah, there it is.
give me 1 second.
Oh,
Okay, there we
No murdering.
go. Yes, you recognize it as the guild that your son was a part of.
do I was
Oh.
am I? Do I like them? I can't remember.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna take my berries back.
Oh my
apart from
God.
my plate, and I am going to scooch a little bit further away from my so-called friend.
Wait, did you make him regurgitate?
If she could, she would.
I'm just gonna glare at him.
He kind of sits back down and a lot more dry now, thanks to the prestidigitation. He says, "Yes, no, I'm on a job for them. I've got to head on over to a local farm somewhere around here and just kill some animals that have been stealing the farmer's produce." And he kind of just, as he says that, you kind of realize he's kind of like, he sounds almost like disappointed and not very infatuated with the job at hand.
As in, like, he's not a fan of killing animals, or this like below his pay grade.
Well, you can't really tell from just a look.
Ah, damn.
Unless you do an inside check.
Oh.
Maybe I should. Maybe I'll do
First
that.
roll
then.
of the night.
Oh,
Where's the
yeah.
That's a 9.
9. You can't really glean like his full intentions from this, but I mean, it seems like more on the end of not a fan of the job rather than like I'm too good for this.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's a little better, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So you have to go and do this job, and they sent you out without any kind of, not even a horse to travel to where you needed to go?
Well, I mean, normally we walk to most places there. I mean, it's not that far away. It's only 40 miles or so, and we'll usually go out and spend a couple of days on these sort of jobs. And obviously, they weren't expecting the rain, and you know.
Yeah, that probably puts a damper on things.
Also, to be honest, the recent after the recent takeover, things have changed. We don't get as many benefits on these things, and really, I'm not really that pleased with what happened. And yeah, sorry, are you not aware?
I was not, unfortunately. No.
Yes, no, the faction had a coup, a takeover, from a new leader. Unfortunately, he's a lot more. How can we say? Well, the name he replaced to be called the Feral Roar, and as you can imagine, you can glean from that his personality.
He is not a friend.
No, I'm not a fan of him personally. Honestly, I preferred the previous leader, but no one knows where he went.
I don't know why you don't know where he went. He's still in the trees, dude.
You know where he is?
The trees. He's in the trees. Sometimes he's on the ground. Sometimes he's in the trees. Sometimes he'll eat a stick with me.
You know where he is?
Cedric, yeah, he's my son.
What?
Wait,
Oh my god, that's right!
your son was the former leader of this Feral Roar group?
He is the leader. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be called the Leaves of the Root, and we used to be. Yeah, before we were a faction of professional hunters that believed in the balance of nature and the practice of respectful, merciful killings on the hunt to keep things in control. Whereas now it's all about just the biggest the biggest thing you can kill and put it on the wall, and it's just, it's absolutely disgraceful.
That's no fun. Hunting's supposed to be a sacred thing where you use what you can from nature to survive, and you thank nature for it.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad I am in common company.
Oh, at least you know her son.
Yes. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Well.
Really is a small world, it would seem.
Yes. I would love to see him again. Unfortunately, he was driven out of Hapori, and he's not been able to come back.
He's in the trees. I told you.
I appreciate it, but there's a lot of trees.
What, when you look for the wolf? He has a wolf. It's very big, and then they're in the trees.
Oh, the
and
wolf
it's
still lives.
fun.
Oh, fantastic. I was so worried. She took him.
You know, I have a feeling she knows which specific tree, so maybe she can bring
definitely.
you to Cedric one day.
I'm
That
good
would be
at trees.
fantastic. I would love to see him again. He was such a wonderful leader. I mean, the only reason he ended up being cut out is because he technically broke a faction rule by by releasing the creature, but it was, it was not being treated correctly, and they were going to kill it live in the town center, and it was absolutely barbaric.
They wanted to make a spectacle out of it?
Yes, unfortunately, dire wolves are a rare breed these days.
Oh,
Yeah,
so...
If your new leader wants to hunt big things, that's an easy target.
Well, not an easy target, but they hunted it down, they brought it in, and they essentially tried to damage its sense of smell so it wouldn't be able to detect and get out anywhere, or basically be able to hunt anymore. But Cedric decided to set it free and escaped the city with it. But unfortunately, this broke faction rules, and technically, on a technicality, the other leader was able to take in charge and renamed everything. But honestly, I think he did it on purpose.
Yeah. Sounds a little too convoluted to just be a coincidence.
Wait, so like, if these guys are all bad and stuff, how come you're still hanging out with them?
Unfortunately, it's a skill I have, and it is highly paid, and I have family to take care of.
I can understand that.
I only accept the lower paying jobs at the moment, and the ones where I don't have to kill senselessly, but there's not much I can do. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I've spewed on about my life's work.
No, you're fine. It's just nice to know that, just how small this world is, and we ran into a friend of Cedric.
Oh, well, if you see him, he looks over at Azalea and says, if you see him again before me, please tell him I said hi. I would love to see him again.
He nods.
Well, it is, you've told us so much about yourself, it's only proper that we introduce ourselves, at least.
It's true.
Yes, please.
Never got a lot of names.
Yes, I am Thrask the Inquisitive. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet the lizard folk. I don't see many of you around here.
Yes, I have traveled quite a distance to participate in this competition here.
I imagine. How is Kitty, your home city?
Oh, it was alright from when I left it. A lot of activity was going on when they were doing some certain events, but yes, I believe everything is fine from when I left it a few days ago.
I've always wanted to travel the beautiful sweeping sands.
Yes. Much different from the rainy environment that you have out here right now.
Yes, indeed. But unfortunately, as a hunter, I've not had many reasons to go there.
Understandable. Takes a special eye to look for certain things out there, for sure.
Indeed, it would be great to test my skills there. And what about the rest of you?
I'm Micah.
Oh, hello, Ika.
I'm the one that yelled at you.
I know, I could tell. Again, a mermaid. We see a few more of your kind around here, but I've never seen one so young on an adventure as this.
That's because I'm like really cool and stuff.
I'm sure you are. And he kind of looks down to your stomach, and the translucent part of your skin is... you seem to be running a little on empty. Would you like some water?
Ika's gonna look at Azalea and see if Azalea is of approving of it or not.
Azalea is going to just obviously she's slowly warming up, so she started pulling berries back out of her hair again.
Ika's gonna taking out berry as being okay. Nah, they're fine then.
He hands you I forgot what they call, but the animal skin satchel thing of water.
Canteen.
No, I can't see him. It's called something else.
Water.
Water skin.
It's like
That's it.
Water
Yeah.
skin.
And hands you one of those. I know how important it is for you, you mermaids, and I know how much you like your exploration. But you need to top it up, little one.
I've been drinking coffee lately.
He looks down and sees that the water in you is kind of mixed up with like a little bit of brown.
Yes, I can see that.
I see. Well, I won't keep you hydrated, I'm afraid. You'll need to have water with it.
Oh, that explains why I feel so weird.
Yes, drink that up. And what about you, big fella? And looks over at Shield.
I wish I could give you a formal name, but unfortunately I don't have one. They call me Shield.
Good to see you.
Likewise. I suppose you haven't been to Aberon, have you?
No, I'm afraid not. To be honest, I haven't. I'm still rather young, and I haven't really explored out much further out of the human realm, really. I wish to. I really do.
Yeah, it's a nice place when you get acquainted with it. And hey, if there's any place to earn respect, that's the way to go.
I'd love to visit your home city, your main your capital city as well, of course.
I wish I could say the same. I haven't been there in God knows how long.
With that, he kind of looks out the window, and I think we're heading up to where I need to get out soon. What about you, young lady?
I'm Azalea.
Hello, Azalea. Thank you for the good berry. I will be full for the rest of the day.
That's what I do. I have berries.
I'm sure you do. Thank you so much, and I'll be getting out here.
Yeah, safe travels.
Thank you so much for the ride. And he picks up his cloak and gives you all kind of like a wave goodbye and heads on out.
A nice man.
Well, that was a pleasant experience.
Damn, busted.
I was about to say, flushes so hard it goes off his face.
Oh no! It's just the episode where Shield is just like, why is everyone so pretty today?
I should have just labeled this one. Should have just labeled this one "Gay Panic."
Damn it!
All right. So you let him off, and he heads on, kind of down a jutting road, and you continue onwards. After another couple of hours, you end up making it to kind of the base near the base of the bridge. You still have about maybe like a couple of hours to go. But it is coming up to midnight at this point, and you've been traveling most of the day at this point.
Oh. I don't know what it is about the rain, but it always makes me sleepy.
Very much so. I always like to take times like this whenever I'm on a journey at night to jot down my experiences of the day and share them with Lady Zershisk.
Bad idea.
She talks to me through this book, you know.
Seriously?
Oh yes, all the time. I am. That is what I enjoy to do. Like after I had my bod made with Lady Zershisk, through this special tome of mine, I am able to speak with her on many various things.
Damn, that is pretty cool. Jill kind of looks through the book he has about orcs and is just like, why doesn't Kurtz talk to me?
He's like, hello?
Are you in there?
Yes,
Jill
so-
kind of ponders the idea. It's like, can you teach other races how to do that?
Oh, well, I can't say that I have tried, but I suppose it depends on the connection the being has to the deity or patron that they have.
Maybe. That would be nice, because sure would love to get some answers from the source themselves.
I see. Yes, well, I would say a connection to a higher power would manifest itself in various different ways, and could connect to you for various different things. Like for me, an example, it is through this special tome of mine. For you, it could be something entirely different. Maybe they find a way to speak to you into your mind. Maybe there's some kind of sign that you see out in the world. Could be many things that you would need to learn to adapt to and try to see more clearly.
Yeah, maybe. Because between you and me, I have been on the road for a very long time just trying to figure out my own name.
I can only imagine the kind of questions you must have then.
Very. Brothers picked me up when I was probably about 10. I had no clue of who I was, so they just gave me the name Shield. Apart from that, blank slate.
Goodness. And say I've known many people that have gone through such an experience like that or have that kind of background. There are ways out there that I believe can help restore memories and things like that, but unfortunately I am not versed in that.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to put you through that just for my own curiosity.
But who knows? Maybe if your journey continues on, then maybe something will appear, and maybe your deity will give you a sign that you were not expecting.
Maybe. I mean, brought me here, brought me to you guys. I'm sure I'm on the right track.
Yeah, sometimes the best messages that we can receive are at the times that we do not even expect them to come.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the talk, Thrask. It's always nice to get another insight into this.
Oh, it is no problem. It is good to actually be able to converse like this freely with like-minded people as well.
Imagine sometimes it goes over some people's heads, like, you can talk to a book?
Yes, it is a little bit out there, but I am thankful that Lady Zershisk has provided me so much insight as my journey has been going on.
Did you say anything about the journey we're on now?
So, just out of interest, when was the last time you talked to it?
I imagine I haven't done it, well, I would say maybe... I didn't say it like after we had that fight with the shadow being, but I imagine I would have been doing it like before it got too late, like I was scribbling like after Delvin had left and just started to like start writing things in the book.
Oh, okay, so your writing down is your form of communication with it?
Yeah, at the moment right now, yeah. That, because Pact of the Tome Warlock, for a little insight for you people out there in chat, I imagine that's how I've been able to talk with her in various ways.
Okay. Cool. Good to know for future.
Yeah,
how does
sure.
it respond? Is it I probably should have discussed this with you before, but how does she respond
Yeah.
to you?
Good to work it out now.
Or
Yeah,
is it just like a feeling, or is it direct? Like, because direct answers from gods is not usually.
Right.
It's not like
I would just
Skype.
imagine, like, writing certain things in the book. I would get just feelings, and maybe sometimes, like, maybe in a blank page, like something will come up, or something will show that I didn't write in there before. Like, I think that's how I would have been able to learn, like, some of my little cantrips and such, because that is like a Pact of the Tome, like, feature.
Okay.
So
cool.
there's like different spells and such that have shown up in there.
All right. Cool. Now I know. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've continued onwards through your journey, and the rain has passed on over now. The sun comes out once again. As you've stopped by, you've yeah, I imagine you guys mentioned that you would have taken your sleep by now. So you can all take a long rest.
Chill.
And you begin on your journey for the last couple of hours. along the trip. So you head on over the bridge and head on into kind of more slightly dirt roads to the forests, and keep a lookout. And you're keeping a lookout for the turning that or any kind of turning or signs that would point towards the town or the little village. And as you do, you start to see more signs pointing specifically towards the town ahead, but also more as you get closer and closer to the village. Second of Kanga. And as you do, you notice there's a sign that mentions within the next mile a kind of rickety old sign pointing to head into the more westerly into the direction of the forest. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you approach?
I'm set unless the other three got something.
Actually, there's probably one thing you guys might want to do. Is maybe is your spell list.
Oh,
Yeah, Azalea can prep that.
Yeah.
the wizard.
I can't do that.
I don't mind if you figure that out as we go. Like, I'll just take that. It's fine.
I don't actually know how to do that.
Basically, we'll go over it once we get to a point you feel like you need it. But basically, we can all go through and pick which spells you feel like you're gonna need.
Okay, I think I'll just use what I got for the moment.
All right, cool. Okay. Well, you come up across to like the dirt road, and you as you head on closer to the turning. As you arrive closer to the village, you notice you slow down, almost to a halt, and I'm so strong. I'm getting tired now. I'm struggling with names.
It's all right.
I've got Paprika in my head for some damn reason. Parahai. Yeah, Parahai sort of mentions to you. Hold on.
There's somebody out here. He's being weird.
Huh?
Define weird.
Just kind of sitting there. He's not moving.
Oh boy. All right, I'll go take a look. She gets up and hops out of the caravan, kind of shaking a little bit because he's heavy. All right, what do we got? He goes towards the mysterious figure.
Nika's gonna be right behind him.
Azalea will follow the group.
Thrask will kind of will get out and kind of stay close to Parahai at first, and just make sure nothing else is happening. Get a wide view of the area.
So as you exit the caravan, you notice an individual sitting on the side of the road, covered in a torn dark cloak. What limbs you can see of him seem almost withered and gangly. And you notice he has some like cloth on the ground in front of him.
Shield kind of approaches very carefully. Actually, can I get a closer look at him with the natural perception?
Yeah. You kind of notice. You kind of can see like around the cloak a little bit. But you notice that he You notice that his arms look shorter than they should be.
Huh.
As well
Like it.
as his legs as well. Like you could see that, like, where they would be, like the like the cloak would be. You would expect it to see like. It's hard to explain. Like, you know when, like, you put your hand up under a cloak and you can obviously see, like, the bump and you would know where it'd be.
Yeah,
It almost seems like it ends too soon.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh, either he's a halfling or it's 3 kids in a robe.
Holy crap!
Is the actual, like, being moving? Do they appear to be, like, alive, or are they just still?
As you look on ahead, you notice there is some very slow breathing. But he's sitting down with his knees up, and his head is kind of moving up and down very slightly.
Okay. All right. Shield approaches once again very carefully and just sort of like crouches down to like get a good look at him. He's like, "You doing all right there?"
He lifts his head up very slightly, and as he turns to look at you, all you can really see is at the bottom of his jaw is extremely grey and withered, and you can see some deep yellow beaded eyes gazing upon you.
Whoa.
And he looks up to you, and you hear very softly, "Do my wares interest you?"
Oh, you're a merchant. Let me take a look.
As you say that, he opens up the cloak a little bit more, and you can see kind of like on the cloth that was on the ground, a couple of items on it. And as you stare down to the items, you see what looks like a button, a glass vial, some rotten meat, and a folded parchment.
Parchment seems interesting, and so is the button.
What?
I don't know,
Paper,
man.
Where I
what?
thought that was going, but okay.
I will give you nothing but 1,000 gold for this.
This is a blank check, right? Whatever number you see fit, and I will pay it.
Sir, clearly you need this money more than I do. Well, it's just trying to be friendly. Well, it's quite a collection. How much for the parchment?
He puts out his hand out of the cloak, and you see that he has no hand.
Oh.
And he puts it down while shaking his hand and pushes the parchment towards you.
I can just take it?
He nods his head very slowly.
Well, thank you. Shield looks to Azalea. I don't think this guy needs a good berry. He's been sitting here for a while.
Do you want a berry?
He doesn't answer.
I'll take that as a yes. I'm gonna come over with berries. I'm gonna can I crouch down near him? I'm just gonna pull out a berry. I'm just gonna lightly poke it at the side of his face.
Oh my god.
This is
As you put your hand in, and poke it towards where you would imagine his mouth to be, you feel it feels extremely cold, and you can clearly feel that he barely has a jaw.
Oh boy.
Do I need to pre-chew this berry for him?
That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like a bird.
Yeah, I've seen birds do it. It can't be that hard.
Hmm.
He's basically he's also just not reacted to you doing this. He looks up at you and just whispers towards you. Do my wares interest you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I took the parchment if you want to.
If I'm still by Parahai, I'm just kind of like leaning in. It's like, I think you were right. This is pretty weird.
What does he smell like to Aika?
Smell test. Smell test.
Smell test.
I mean, you could, all you can really smell is what smells like rotten flesh. But that may also just be the rotten meat that he's got in front of him. It smells incredibly musky and like like mothballed. The cloak mothballed and all that sort of thing.
I'm starting to wonder if this guy's like an undead and he's like only staying alive because he has wares left to sell.
You buy all his wares, he just dies. Finally.
A sweet release.
So, are any of you? So, where are you all looking and what you all doing at the moment?
She's got the parchment, and he's kind of curious to open it, but also a little afraid. Like, I'm gonna get cursed, aren't I?
Can I got inspected, or is detect magic a thing?
It is, but
I mean,
yeah, you don't have that. But
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Lizard boy.
That would
do,
be
though.
my area of expertise.
Ask
Ah.
Uncle Thrask to do things for you.
Hey, Shield.
Yeah.
Maybe you should give that paper to Thrask just to see if
Oh, that's a good idea.
I just feel like these deals are to die for, and I just don't.
She'll just begrudgingly hands it to like Thrask. Is like she keeps
Oh,
doing the jokes better than me.
Okay, well, clearly nothing happened when you grabbed it, so if you give me a few minutes, I might be able to discern this for you. But either that or we do this while we are moving away.
Probably a good idea.
So, are you all? What are you all? Are you all gathered around this parchment piece?
Did you move back to me, Shield? Because I
Yeah.
was by Parahai.
Yes, I moved back to you.
All right, Aika, whereabouts are you?
Right next to them.
Okay, and Azalea?
I'm next to the dead guy.
As like I said, as you pushed it, he's not responded and moved at all.
Okay.
So what are you doing, Azalea, after this, or are you still just staying there?
I'm still staying there. Everyone else is talking, and I don't get it. So I'm gonna stay next to the guy that at least makes some kind of sense.
Okay. So you've got this parchment now. What are you doing?
Well, if we're gonna, I don't know if we're not just loading up and heading out of there, I'll at least.
You can do that as well. Sorry, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Like, are we wanting to leave?
Yeah, Shield just looks at Azalea. It's like, just leave him on the field. Maybe he'll eat him later.
Yeah, maybe it's like one of those take a penny, leave a penny type places.
Yeah, because we took something from him. We should at least give him something back.
Wouldn't he be lonely?
He seemed like he was doing all right before we got here.
Yeah, and I'm sure other people will pass by that'll be interested in his wares.
Such is the life of a merchant.
He might be lonely though.
Why don't you leave him a little spirit friend?
Could could summon a bear totem.
It's like you hang out with him.
No,
We can make a mud buddy. It just rains, so we can like make a little statue out of mud.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
I used to do it all the time.
Why don't we make him a mud house?
Yeah!
we really this is all very nice, but I feel like we got other pressing matters to attend to.
So Azalea, what have you been doing? Like, you've been talking to the group? So
Oh, I'm just yelling at them for
Somebody in the chat said, "Leave the lusty Argonian maid book." He's like, Babuga.
When you pry it out of my cold dead lizard claws.
Maybe he's the original owner, and that's what happened to him. That's why he's kind of.
Oh no!
I'm not touching that one.
So as you're Azalea, as you turned to talk to all these people, to shout at them all, right?
Yeah.
As you turn back, you notice that he's no longer there.
Oh,
Oh,
he was a ghost.
Dusk. He runs really fast.
You see him running down the road. No, there's nothing left other than what you call it, the cloth on the ground.
Oh.
So we just got the
so-
little parchment here.
So he's really fast and he's naked. Oh no.
No, the cloth he had for the
For
things
the
were on.
wares.
Stop ruining my moment.
The placemat. All right. Well, we
Okay,
either
well.
detect magic or open the parchment.
No, I've got the better way to figure this out. Let's just all tell you what, let's all get back inside Perahai and I'll take care of it from there.
All right. Good idea. Just picks up Ica. It's like, yeah, in the caravan.
Okay.
So I usher Azalea to come back in with us.
Well, I guess I'm going back inside then.
So open spirited.
So if we continue moving, what Thrask will do, he'll take out his own little tome. He'll flip to like a different page than he uses before, and without opening the parchment, he'll like touch his finger like on top of it and just hold it there. And for the next like 10 minutes or so, he'll ritual cast Identify.
Ooh,
Oh.
clever girl.
Got it, because he's a lizard. God, I'm tired.
Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued item, you learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement to use or how many charges it has left, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting this item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, blah, blah, blah. Alright, cool. So, let me have a look-see.
You go through all this effort, and it's gonna be like, it is a piece of paper.
These are your lucky numbers.
So it's a lottery ticket.
Either that or like a really stale fortune cookie paper.
Oh gosh.
With a very very vague sort of fortune that just like can be applied to anything.
Yeah.
It's like
You
the
will
day
be-
shines brighter when it's brighter. It's like, yeah, obviously.
Or better yet, you open it up and it's just like a survey for how well he did.
Give me 5 stars on Yelp.
1 to 5.
You know what? I liked the cut of his jib. I'll give him 5.
Especially because his jib was missing.
Oh no!
Not his jib.
Anyway, so as you do, you become aware that it is imbued with some form of illusionary magic.
Oh.
You know that it has. There's no charges to do with it. What other information can you glean? It is magically imbued. You learn its properties and how to use it. Its properties, you get a feeling of not a contract, but I'm trying to think of how to describe this. I guess a kind of contract that if you open this, it's a form of contract, but it's not like binding. If you know what I mean?
Oh, it's like an email that says, by reading this, you agree to the terms and conditions. Like, okay.
Yeah, but it's not like you get the feeling of it. You're not going to be. This isn't magic. It's magically imbued. It is not magic itself.
Okay, so it's not like a curse.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to open this and be like, you are bound to the chains of blah blah blah.
Not blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Damn it! The worst deity of them all.
As for how to use it, open.
Cool. Awesome.
Is blah 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 friends with Rumpy Dumpy?
Are there instructions on how to open it? All right. So, did I purchase good or bad?
It is interesting. There is some kind of magical aspect to it. And apparently, once you open it, there is some kind of temporary pact that is made with the person who is wielding it. I'm not sure as to what, but yes, seems to be something along with it. Best thing I can say is that it is not permanent. It would be just a temporary thing, but I am afraid I cannot ascertain any further.
So, do we open it? What happens if we all open it up at the same time?
Well, I can at least say that to help put your minds at ease, this does not appear to be some kind of curse.
Oh, good, because that was definitely on the back of my mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
But I do like the kids' idea. Maybe if we all open it at the same time, maybe it won't be as bad.
Yes, that's the last word of every adventurer.
It's not so bad, but
If one of us opens it, then everyone else can just fix the person if they go kaput.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
Maybe the guy on the floor, did he open it?
does make you
No,
wonder
he-
how he wrote it, though, if he made it.
I'll open it.
Maybe we should make a non-healing person open it. So maybe I should open it.
Well, you are the one that bought it.
Yep.
He
That
who bought it,
quote-unquote
bought
bought
it.
I guess this is what they call buyer's remorse. She'll just slowly looks at the parchment like, well, I'm 37. I lived a long life already.
Medieval
Just-
times, that's old age.
And he just like slowly opens it.
Okay. You begin to unfold it. It feels incredibly delicate and old, and as you unfold it carefully, you spread it out fully, and what appears to be drawn in charcoal upon it appears to be images of various limbs, including 2 hands, a foot, and a heart.
Oh.
I guess they were an artist.
Is there a jaw in it?
A jaw? Oh, no.
I thought that guy's, like, all of his stuff was, like, on the paper.
Wait, Wasn't he missing a set of hands?
He was.
Was he missing a foot as well?
He did look like he was missing something down there.
I think we
Oh,
found
dear.
him.
We found something, all right.
I'm assuming these are actually his parts.
Oh. Maybe we
Yes.
should return him.
He's already gone. That's not really an option at this point.
Your shopping list? How dare you?
The DM's behind the scenes. You're not wrong.
Pair of arms,
Oh.
a single leg, a stick of butter.
And 2 cups of sugar. Well, okay. I don't
Whatever
like
this-
what I'm thinking here.
Could it be that this thing actually makes a temporary pact with that being himself?
Maybe.
Maybe you summon him for some purpose.
It's worth a shot. I mean, my guess
mean-
is
Mhm.
these are parts he's actually looking for. And we're supposed to find them.
Sorry, a Minecraft recipe. God
How to
damn it.
make your very own
Oh,
creeper.
no.
Jesus.
Ay, ay, ay.
Am I on the right track, Mr. DM?
It's a family recipe. In
Um,
fact, that was part of the old family.
I mean, I can't
Yeah, I know.
really tell you. Maybe if you made a good roll on something, I could maybe do it.
Okay, Mr. Man. I guess I will do. Oh, what's my best bet here? Probably not perception, because that's just
That's-
old.
you see it harder.
I could try an Arcana, but like, I'm not a magic person. But okay.
I can do Arcana checks or history checks.
Let me try first.
Okay.
Could be good. 6! Yeah!
Oi.
Wow. It is
Just flipped
paper.
over the just flipped over the 9 from earlier.
Woo!
Yeah, no, you magic. From a magical standpoint, you're not a magical individual. You have
I've
no
never had
idea.
direction.
She was like, yep, do be
Oh,
paper.
thank you, Dan the Warrior, for the sub. Thank you so much.
Hey, Dan.
Sub,
Woo!
just a point as well. Subs actually help us get seen a lot more by Twitch's algorithm. That's how that works. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there any other rolls you want to make on it?
Well, since you say that.
Well, since you asked.
Yeah.
Insight?
Let's see. Insight.
I like the image of just like Shield fumbling to try to figure out how to like detect this. Meanwhile, Thrask is just like, I can do it. Just let me do it. Let me do it.
Insight is more focused on people rather than.
All right, I'm gonna give it to the lizard before he like busts a vein.
Okay. Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
you-
Was I looking tense there?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
I mean,
Let me
just
see
for future reference, you can make like an investigation on it though.
Okay. Let me at least try. If would be Arcana or a history check for this.
I mean, it depends on what you want to glean from it.
Well,
So-
I've already like identified the magic off of it, so Arcana may not be.
I mean, I'll
useful.
allow you if you do a history. I'll allow you to, if you get a good enough score for it, whether you have gleaned something similar in your research in past.
Okay. Yeah. Let's try history then. Rolling.
Come on, baby.
Oh yes, that is a 22.
Heck yeah.
Was that a nat?
No, it was close. It was a
Close.
natural 19.
God
plus three.
damn. Okay. I mean, pretty much close enough. Jesus. Okay. Well, from your past scrollings, and your past research that you've extensively made, back in Kitty Kitty, I'm gonna say that you actually, you know what? Actually, this is perfect. Actually, I think that you got this. You are aware, of a pact that can be made, via specific warlock spells. You know that deals with patrons such as the one that you have are very beneficial, but can also end in tragedy as well, if not handled correctly. And with this magical binding, seemingly binding contract, you're kind of getting the idea that potentially he wants these items back. And if you do, then he may be able to become whole.
Huh.
I've played a lot of JRPGs, and that usually always lead to a secret boss fight. I don't know how
Yeah,
I
it
feel about
does.
this.
Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight.
I saw all
What?
the sweet drops.
Should have picked the button.
Hell, I see. It's a very interesting thing. I do believe I've read about these before. It's possible that whoever this being was that we got this from may have had a pact with a different being previously who was looking for these very parts.
Oh boy.
And for a patron pact like this, I imagine the patron would want these parts returned to them so they could become whole. And
Yeah.
if that isn't to happen, then it may not be a good situation.
I'm gonna assume that I would have to offer up my own limbs for him if I can't find him.
Well, is that what kind of like what I'm getting, DM? Is that has Shield actually been like connected with this now, or is it just
No. This, like I said, you're not. The contract was not like forcibly binding.
okay? Okay,
It's
cool.
just a you have now entered within a pact with him, kind of like a quick pro quo deal.
Okay. Yay, side quest.
Side quest.
Yeah.
Yay!
So
If I really want to
Okay,
dumb
so
it
the
down,
good-
yes, side quest, basically, yeah.
yes. So yes, good news is that it's not a
So
A
build a man
binding.
workshop.
yeah build a man. Think about what you wanted to say after you put in the little heart. So the good news is it's not a binding thing. And also if we are able to retrieve these parts for this being, then everything stays fine. You might get the benefit out of it. But if we do not do such a thing, then it may prove detrimental further down the line.
Well, I mean, I can kind of feel for the guy missing a few things that were once attached to him.
And from what I understand, once you actually find all these parts and are able to give it back to this being, then the pact itself would be released.
All right. Okay. Any chance he can give me clues on where it might be?
Well, that is a good question. This may be one of those instances where I say you may have to look for signs in the real world, but not exactly from the patron you were thinking it would come from.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. Guess I'm gonna have to perceive things. Oh no. If only I was naturally good at this.
Oh, you sound so brokenhearted about it.
I know, what, like tiny violin, please. Well, she'll takes the parchment and carefully puts it in his inventory. Like, all right, well, at least gives me something to do when the quest is over.
I mean, who knows? Like, once we do this, maybe there is some kind of reward at the end for you.
Maybe I get to be a warlock.
Oh, that would be fascinating.
Would be.
I have heard.
Get possessed,
actually
dude.
haven't-
That sounds cool.
Dude, it sounds
know-
awesome.
You know, I actually have heard tales of certain warlocks that are able to make a pact with a being through not just a book like mine, but through other things like maybe a talisman or even a blade of some kind.
Ooh. She just kind of looks at his shield like, shield warlock.
I mean, I could talk to my shield and it would answer.
Then I'd have to give myself an actual name, because then it'd be like, Shield, help me. You got it, Shield. All right, thanks, Shield. You're welcome.
I'll use my shield to shield even harder.
Oh, God. Fucking chat, Rising of the Shield Hero. No. How dare you be funnier?
Oh god.
Alright. Okay, well, I guess I have that now. At least it's not death.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been quite bad.
I mean, there's always time.
Well, with that, you
On that note,
on that note, Parahai has been continuing to move forward, and stops at this sign pointing towards the village of Kanga. And with that, I think we will call the session there.
woo!
Wow. All right. Oh, I hope everyone enjoyed.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Lovely time.
A nice little bit of role play there as well. So
Lovely.
thank you everybody here for turning up as well and offering me your wonderful insight into character development. Thank you, chat, for turning up as per usual. This literally would not happen without you. The next stream will be February 6th.
Cool.
Oh, day after my
Nice,
birthday,
Matt.
actually. Cool.
Wow.
Aw.
Oh, nice.
Cool. I will be ancient by this time the next one comes.
I expect to see a beard on your VTuber by then.
Mm-mm.
Well, thank you so much. Next stream from me will probably be on Wednesday, I believe. But thank you so much for coming on. I'm gonna send you guys over to Tricky. Lovely VTuber.
Oh, I know Tricky.
Yeah.
Not
But thank
personally,
you.
but I just know of her.
All right. Thank you so much for coming along, guys, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye, everybody.